Hello everyone and welcome to my evil, mischievous lair. In this video, I decided to talk about myself and to draw myself because I don't get to do that enough, on my YouTube channel that you're watching with a video about me. I love talking about myself. I should do that more. Hold on, that's what I'm about to do. And before we get started, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, do all of that fun stuff. Share it with your grandma, I don't know. Let's get on with the video. So I actually didn't know which sail to draw for the speed paint, so I just drew both what I look like and Sailbun, the one that you guys are all familiar with, the one that I use as my sprite for all my videos, so you guys get both. It's a 2-for-1 deal. So I'm Sailbun. I'm an ENTP. I'm from New York. My birthday is November 23rd, which makes me a Sagittarius. My pronouns are he, him, and I feel like that's all the basics I need to follow. I thought I'd just talk about some random stuff, why I do art, why I do this. I actually started off as a gaming channel. I used to do Genshin speedrunning content, which I feel like is a really weird thing to start off with, like challenge runs of Genshin, but I don't know, it was like the one thing I would watch while I drew, so I thought maybe I can do those type of like challenge runs. I don't think I'll ever do challenge runs again when it comes to like Genshin Impact. I like the game, but it's gone to the point where it's pretty stale, and I've been playing it since release, so I don't really have a reason to keep playing the game that much, so I don't know. Maybe for like a milestone one day I'll do a Genshin challenge once more. So primarily I draw fan art, and that just comes from the fact that the thing that originally inspired me to draw in general was those you guys know Nightcore videos? You guys know the anime drawings behind the Nightcore videos? Yeah, I wanted to draw it like that really badly when I was like, in like middle and elementary school. So I started drawing because I wanted to draw Hatsune Miku, and here I am now. For a while I actually drew primarily Dan and Phil fan art, which is insane. And I feel like it ages me. I feel like this ages me to so many people, the fact that I used to draw Dan and Phil fan art back when Dan and Phil were super popular. So my favorite video game of all time is Omori. I think Omori is a pretty swell game. I like it a lot. I guess I should say Genshin is a game I like. I wouldn't call it my favorite game, but I did used to make content about it, so I have to call it a game I like. I actually played all of the Hoyoverse games minus Gun Girls. I haven't played that one, but I've played Honkai Impact, I've played Genshin Impact, and I've played Honkai Star Rail, and I'm gonna say that Honkai Star Rail is my favorite out of all of them. But I feel like doing videos on Honkai Star Rail would be kind of boring. I don't know. I don't feel like it's a very engaging game to watch. My favorite anime is Bocce the Rock. That's right, I like me Bocce the Rock. It's great. If you haven't seen it, it's a funny little anime about this girl who plays in this band, and it's silly and it's funny. I like it. Please watch Bocce the Rock. I'm so sad it doesn't have a dub, because it makes it so much harder to recommend to people, because not many people are actually willing to sit through subtitled anime. I originally almost didn't watch it because it's only subtitled, but god, I recommend it so much. So my name is Sailbun, right? You might be asking, so rabbits must be your favorite animal, right, Sailbun? No, my favorite animal is a palace cat, which is these fat. I love them so much. But why did I choose Sailbun? And that's because I thought that rabbits would be more marketable for some reason. Back when I made my channel, in my head I thought that there were way less people who used bunnies as a brand, which is not true. Where did I get this idea from? There are so many people who use rabbits as a brand. What am I on about? Actually, I started off making TikToks. If you're unaware, I used to make TikToks where I would show my face and use my face as a PNG tuber. Don't look them up. They're really bad. They're not good at all. But it also is the reason that I know most of my friends, funnily enough. Some of my friends will randomly bring up, hey, I used to watch you on TikTok, and I'm like, hey, how about you never bring this up again? Don't talk to me. Don't chat to me ever again. What would it... Yeah. I decided to start doing art content because I already drew. I was an artist prior to that, and I decided that it would be a fun way of, one, drawing more often, and I guess drawing not just fan art, but drawing for myself more often. And I feel like I'm getting that. I feel like doing these speed paints, one, makes me more confident with drawing on camera. I used to be really scared of doing speed paints because I used to be not able to draw basically when I was recording, but hopefully I'm getting better and better in that if you say so. Or maybe not. Maybe you'll think that this is awful and you wish to never see it again. I don't know. Why do I still do art? You might be thinking, you know, Silbun, how did you become so good at art? I drew a lot. I drew all the time. When I was in high school and middle school, I drew. I think fan art was kind of integral to becoming the artist I am. I drew Dan and Phil all the time. Then I drew a bunch of South Park stuff. And now that I'm talking about it, you might be thinking, Sale, how did you stop being good at drawing men if all you drew ever was was men? And the answer to that is my primary inspiration would still be anime, like characters and like anime, and I genuinely think that a lot of the time the girl character designs would be a lot better. I find that a lot of the time, this is especially with like gacha games, for example, like Genshin Impact, I find that the guy designs are just not as fun looking, not as interesting as the girl designs, so I ended up drawing a lot more girls in general. Outside of like South Park, I did draw South Park stuff a lot. I'm not gonna show you the art. If you want that, no. Maybe. I'll flash one drawing up on screen. That's all you get. I was never good at drawing men in general. So technically I both am from New York and I'm not from New York. I grew up in Eastern Europe and England, kind of going back and forth, and then I went to New York and it changed my accent. If you go far enough in my archives of TikToks, I sound British, which is really funny to me because I do not sound British anymore. I am quite, I don't want to say I have a New York accent, but I think if you've heard me speak for long enough, I do say a few things are quite New York, you know what I mean? Maybe. Outside of like art content, I also have a Sale Archives, which if you don't know, it's like this silly little Minecraft roleplay I've been doing. It's not done yet. We're finishing in, like, the ending of it should be coming out in July, I believe. It might be mid-July, then early July, because I still have to do a lot of stuff for it. What am I saying? It's not gonna be early July. Early July is like in 2 weeks. What am I on about? Yeah, it's gonna be like a mid to late July when the ending comes out, but I hope you all like it. I hope you all enjoy watching that when that comes out. Actually, speaking of Minecraft roleplays, another thing that inspired me to do as much art as I do is Athmo. I used to watch a lot of her really old Minecraft roleplays, if you don't know. So I didn't watch My Street. I was not a My Street watcher. I watched the first season, and then I watched a bit of Phoenix Drop High, and I thought it was cringe, so I stopped watching. But I was an avid Diaries watcher. I loved Diaries. Even though, looking back on it, not that good. Not that great of a series when it comes to, what actually happened in it. Quite, did not age well. From what I understand, My Street aged a lot worse than Diaries did, but, you know. It's also, like, really funny whenever I try to tell people, oh, you should watch Diaries. I no longer tell people to watch Diaries, because, my god, no. But back in the day, I used to tell people to go watch Diaries, and that is awful to try to sit through. It's like 200 episodes. Each episode, there's maybe like 4 minutes of lore. Half of it is, like, Athmo just playing normal Minecraft. Each episode is, like, 20 minutes long. Is there like a Diaries lore recap someone made? I'm not sure. If there is, I'll tell you, but I hope so. I'm hoping for the people. I don't know why I went on a Diaries tangent, but I hope you enjoyed this little speed paint, and here's the final product of it. This is my Meet the Artist. Feel free to read everything I put on there. I didn't put on too much information. I don't know. I didn't feel like it, but yeah. And that is all that we have for tonight's video. If you enjoyed this video, comment down below Glompus if you made it this far into the video, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye!